So you can see within a few minutes there, I was able to turn my photo into this from that. Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Adobe Photoshop 2024 tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you the easiest way to edit photos in Photoshop. I've been using it for years, and for me, regardless of all the tools that are available on a day-to-day basis for my work, this is the one that is the most time efficient and most results efficient. It gives me amazing results, and it's very simple and easy to learn and to use in terms of editing and creating great photos. So right here, I have got my photo that I like to edit. I was hiking, and there you can see I'm sitting on some rocks with some water in the background. Right now, the colors are quite dark and quite, not standing out. So the easiest way to edit these photos, in my opinion, is that if we select the unlock layer right here, select that padlock, the layer is then highlighted. At the top, I'm going to select filter, camera raw filter, and then what I always like to do once I'm on this editing section, I select the auto button, which is when Photoshop automatically adjusts your photo. And I've previously talked about this and made a video on how good this feature can be. But then if you'd like to add a bit more depth and reimagine this image in your own way, what you can do is then begin to play around with the different elements. So exposure's the brightness. So I actually want it to be a bit brighter. Contrast is how, looking at shadows and darkness. I want it to be a bit contrasty. Highlights, again, we can see what that does. It makes the whites brighter, which is also very similar to the whites down here. And then we have the shadows. Again, just getting rid of those shadows. And in my opinion right now, I want those shadows to be gone. And then blacks does the opposites to white. It kind of makes sure that those blacks are disappearing from the photo itself. So I'm going to turn those down a tiny bit. Now, once I've done this, we can scroll down to color. So here is where you can really increase the brightness of the colors and saturation of those colors. Vibrance is a similar thing, but it makes the colors a tiny bit more vibrant. I like that because of the green. You can make it warmer up the top right here or colder, which is kind of blue and so on. And then you've got pinks right here, which I'm going to actually leave at 0. I'm going to scroll down as well. We can see that there's more kind of features we can do in this scenario where we can kind of adjust the shadows and the highlights all at once, sort of thing. So have a play around with all of these features and see what looks exactly better. And you can adjust the balance as well, which makes a tiny bit of difference to that. You can scroll down to detail, and here we can sharpen the image to really make that water kind of stand out as well. Now, if you've got blur, you can increase noise reduction, color noise reduction as well. But it's all about playing around with exactly what looks better. So for me, I'm going to have that sharpening on a bit higher. Noise reduction can be also on, but a bit less. And if you want to adjust the geometry of the picture, you can. But right now, we're going to focus on colors. I feel like we can make it a tiny bit more saturated, a tiny bit more green as well. And then if I kind of go up there, do I like that? Yeah, I do like that actually. Bit brighter? No, that brightness is quite good. And again, just playing around with exactly what looks best. And then once I was happy with that photo, which right there I am, I select OK. And it loads it up, and it looks exactly like this. So you can see within a few minutes there of playing around with this camera raw filter, I was able to turn my photo into this from that. Now that difference is absolutely crazy. So it's like that, redo it, suddenly it's bright, it's vibrant, it's sharp, and the photo, in my opinion, is 10 times better, and it barely took any time. So if that helped you out, please do leave a like, subscribe down below. And this has been how to edit a photo in Photoshop 2024 very simply and easily as, a beginner or somebody that's learning or somebody that's a pro but is looking to improve. So thank you very much. Take care and subscribe. Thank you for watching today's video. If you'd like to check out my online courses, which covers more of the same, they're linked down below